Hey, what's going on, Summoners? My name is Nathan Ng, and I'm going to be taking you guys through our list of 10 underrated champions for patch 11.11. While some of these champions may seem fairly familiar to a few of you, overall their play rate and viability tends to be put into question when compared to other meta champions. That being said, they can be extremely powerful when played correctly, especially since the enemy won't be expecting much out of you. Just be sure to put in some practice before diving into your next ranked match. Starting off our list, we have the bird that keeps on coming back, and for good reason. Anivia support is still shining as one of the most underrated picks these past few patches. Her ability to burst down the enemy carry is nearly unmatched. Plus, with her passive, she's able to play extremely aggressively early on, since it's unlikely that the enemy can kill your egg in time. Alongside this, Anivia has one of the strongest anti-gank abilities in the game. She builds a block of ice to block off the enemies, and well, if you're trying to run away, and it's either you or your teammate, block them off so they take him instead. You gotta do what you gotta do out here. Overall, if you like champions like Zarya, Anivia can not only do similar amounts of damage, but she also provides a bit more utility as well. For your summoner spells, you'll be taking Flash and Ignite for some additional kill pressure. You can flex Ignite and take Exhaust instead, but more often than not, it won't be worth it since you're already offering quite a powerful peel. As for your runes, it's best to go Electrocute, Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collection, Relentless Hunter, Presence of Mind, and Coup de Grace. As we mentioned earlier, your damage is pretty nuts early on, so having this rune page will only make you hit harder. To start off the game, you'll be buying 2 potions and a Spell Thief's Edge. Afterwards, you can pick up any AP Mythic, whether it's Everfrost, Liandry's, Mandate, etc. That's all very flexible with Anivia. Then look to pick up Sorcerer's Shoes, Zanya's, your choice of Morellonomicon or Demonic Embrace, then finish off your build with an Archangel Staff. You'll be sitting on a tear early on, but you don't have to finish it until later stages of the game. Before we dive into our next champion and their best build, don't forget to check us out at ProGuides.com, where you can view our great catalog of coaches, courses, and overall a walkthrough to your dream rank. While you're there, don't forget that you can use the discount code RANKUP2021 to get 20% off your next subscription. If you've always been curious about how far ProGuides can take you, now's your chance. Nonetheless, let's get back into the video. Up next, we have Senna. Senna has made her presence known in the meta as being a powerful support due to fasting Senna. Funnily enough, she can function extremely well with Anivia if you have a duo partner. Regardless, while support Senna isn't exactly underrated, her strength as an ADC is often questioned. While she may not have as many souls or range as she would when playing as support, her ability to quickly pick up her items due to being able to farm shouldn't be underestimated. With high CS numbers, Senna can get her items much faster and start to scale extremely hard until she's nearly untouchable. While fasting Senna may be the strongest route at the moment, ADC still works on her as a good role. Since you'll be playing her ADC, be sure to take Flash and Heal as your summoner spells. Versing somebody like Aurelion, taking Cleanse instead can be vital, so keep that in mind. As for your runes, you'll be taking Glacial Augment, Magical Footwear, Biscuit Delivery, Approach Velocity, Presence of Mind, and Alacrity. Like most carriers, you'll be starting off the game with a potion and a Doran's Blade. However, you can take a Tear instead if you're really able to play safe in your lane. The rest of your items will be Kraken Slayer, your choice of Swiftness Boots or Berserker's Greave, a Rage Blade, a Rapid Fire Cannon, a Muramana, and then finish off with your choice of an Infinity Edge or Lord Dominic's Regard depending on what you need. Flying his way to our list, we've got Aurelion Sol. While he hasn't necessarily been under the radar if you've been keeping track of his win rates, Azul has a fairly low pick rate and is rarely seen on Summoner's Rift. That being said, he's fairly a strong mid laner that not only has infinite prio, but can also outroam nearly any other mid laner as early as level 4 due to his extremely powerful wave clear. Alongside this, he offers a ton of sustained damage, strong AoE CC, and an ultimate that is slightly underwhelming. Nonetheless, if you're able to take up some time and learn how to play Azul and when to roam, he can offer some free LP as well as great macro learning experience. Since your roaming potential is already so high, you'll be taking Ignite instead of Teleport. As for your runes, since you're looking to be doing some early damage to your laner, you'll be taking Electrocute, Taste of Blood, Eyeball Collection, Relentless Hunter, Biscuits, and a Time Work Tonic. Which leads us to our next point. Since you'll be taking Time Warp, be sure to start Corrupted Potion since it'll give you a strong early lead by empowering your autos and pushing power. For the rest of your items, you'll be grabbing Sorcerer's Shoes, Rallies, Night Harvester, Zanya's, Void Staff, and then your choice of Morellonomicon, Demonic Embrace, or Rabadon's Death Cap depending on what you and your team needs. Next up, we've got the top laner that is slowly taking Korea by storm, Kale. With her buffs and people learning how to play her once more, Kale is beginning to grow power in both the top lane and mid lane. Her ability to play fairly safe pre-6 and then dominate lane makes her quite a difficult opponent to deal with. Even worse, if you fail to punish her in lane, she scales up and becomes one of the strongest champions in the game. Overall, Kale is a very good hyper carry that takes some practice at first, but afterwards, she can easily carry her team to victory. Due to your weak early game, be sure to take teleport so you can go ahead and have a crutch in case you make some few mistakes early on. This will help you not fall behind. For your runes, you'll be taking Press the Attack, Overheal, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Biscuits, and Time Warp Tonic. While these runes aren't super useful early on, once you gain your range at level 6, they become extremely powerful. Since you'll be taking time warp, you'll be starting off the game with the corrupting potion. However, if you need some more early survivability, feel free to take a Doran's Blade instead. As for your items, you'll be building Nashor's Tooth, Berserker's Grief, Riftmaker, Lichbane, Zhonya's, and then finish off with either Rabadons for more damage or Void Staff for some additional magic penetration. Before we continue with our list, let's go over our question of the day. If you could make one change to your mains kit, what would it be? Let us know your answers in the comment section down below, and I'm really looking forward to what you guys have to say. Anyway, let's hop back into the video. Since we're talking about AP top laners, it might seem like everybody forgets about Kennen. While this electric Yordle isn't what he used to be, he's still a fairly valuable asset to any team. His ability to change a teamfight with his ultimate as well as burst down enemies makes him an extremely powerful and versatile pick. Alongside this, as a ranged top laner, he's able to bully most champions and either kill them or force them to give up high amounts of CS. Overall, if you're a very team fight oriented player, Kennen is a champion that you need to give a try. For your summer spells, you'll be taking Flash and Teleport so you can roam across the map or maintain pressure on the enemy top laner. As for your runes, you'll be taking Ahri, Nimbus Cloak, Transcendence, Scorch, Taste of Blood, and Ravenous Hunter. These runes will allow you to bully your laner and scale up so you can go ahead and use your ultimate to wipe out teams in the mid game. Although you're AP, you'll be starting off the game with a Doran's Blade so you can further punish your opponents with stronger autos. Alongside this, it provides a pretty nice amount of health and early sustain. For the rest of your items, you'll be taking Hextech Rocket Belt, Sorcerer's Shoes, Zhonya's, Morellonomicon, Void Staff, and Rabadons so you can deal as much burst damage in as little time as possible. Next up, we've got Ahri. With a lot of assassins, particularly Zed, hovering in the meta, Ahri is slowly rising up in the ranks as one of the underdogs when it comes to mid laners. While she may be a little bit difficult at first due to her reliance on her charm, her ability to dash around and look for picks make her extremely difficult to deal with. Alongside this, she's able to shove in many assassins and take them on in a 1v1 scenario. Overall, Ahri is a nice mix of an assassin and a mage that can help you and your team get victory. For your summer spells, you'll be taking Flash and Ignite. Ahri can take Teleport if needed, but you should try to focus on killing your laner or the enemy jungler instead. As for your runes, to further empower your burst damage, you'll be going Electrocute, Taste of Blood, Eyeball Collection, Ultimate Hunter, Minion Dematerializer, and a Time Work Tonic. As usual, since we're talking about Time Work Tonic, be sure to be starting off with Corrupting Potion so you can go ahead and get the most value out of this rune. For the rest of your items, you'll be building Everfrost, Sorcerer's Shoes, Cosmic Drive, Zhonya's, Morellonomicon, and then finish off with the Void Staff for Magic Pen or Rabadons for some extra damage. Up next, we've got the King Blob Zack. Zack has been in a bit of a strange position for the past few patches due to him not being able to fully effectively use Chem Tank. That being said, I do appreciate how he just hops in to my twitch.tv/Nathan_ing for my stream when I play League of Legends on Wednesdays, and I stream every weekday from 6 to 8 p.m. PST, but not Tuesdays. Shameless self-plug. Anyway, with these junglers falling out of favor, he's able to finally shine as one of the best engaged tanks in the game. Along with his long-range engage and CC, Zack offers a surprisingly high amount of damage. Overall, if you're looking for a new tank jungle that can deal quite a bit of damage and take most 1v1s, Zack is definitely the champion for you right now. Like most junglers, you'll be taking Flash and Smite on Zack. For your runes, you'll be taking Aftershock, Font of Life, Conditioning, Revitalize, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic Insight. While some people like to take Conqueror, the extra damage simply isn't needed. Be sure to start off the game with a refillable potion and a Hail Blade as your Smite item. As for the rest of your items, you'll be building a Sunfire, Plated Steel Caps, Thornmail, Spirit Visage, Gargoyle Stoneplate, and then your choice of a Randuin's or Force of Nature. These items will not only make you tankier, but you'll hit like a truck with them. And don't forget, if you want to join an amazing community of people like you that loves lists and talk pieces like this, check out our Discord using the link in the description down below. We offer a ton of free stuff as well as some great high elo players in the question and answer sessions. So what are you waiting for? Join! Anyway, we've got a few more champions, so be sure to stay tuned. Now, let's get back into the video. Next up, we've got Ezreal. This prodigal explorer has been jumping up and down with his win rate. His inability to properly utilize a mythic makes him quite a strange champion, but that being said, he's still an extremely safe carry that scales super hard into the mid game. It'll take some practice, but after a few games, you'll learn Ezreal's early game damage and be able to punish the enemy if they overstep. Overall, if you need a safe carry that can be blind picked in most games, Ezreal is the ADC for you. For your summer spells, there's nothing else to take except for Flash and Heal since you're extremely mobile. As for your runes, you'll be taking Conquer, Presence of Mind, Legend Bloodline, Coup de Grace, Biscuits, and Cosmic Insight. Not only does this give you an early game edge, but you'll also have your summer spells up significantly faster. To start off the game, you'll be taking a potion and a Doran's Blade. If you can't be punished, feel free to start a Terran set so you can go ahead and stack it as soon as possible. For the rest of your build, you'll be grabbing Essence Reaver, Lucidity Boots, Mana Immune, Dusk Blade, Serelda's Grudge, and then your choice of a Ravenous Hydra or Chem Punk Chainsword. Making her appearance yet again on our list, Vi is making her way up to the tier list all around. Her ability to clear the jungle not only quickly but healthily is making her quite the contender for a powerful jungler. Alongside this, she's able to duel the enemy jungle and pull off a ton of easy early ganks. The only issue that she has is that she can't afford to fall behind early. Overall, Vi offers a ton of damage and a lockdown for you and your team, so if you want a bit more CC and tank your stats in Xin Zhao, Vi is the champion for you. For your summoner spells, you'll be taking Flash and Smite, specifically Ember Knife. As for your runes, be sure to take Hail of Blades, Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection, Relentless Hunter, Triumph, and Alacrity so you can have the stronger early game. The rest of your build will consist of Triforce, your choice of defensive boots, Stair Axe, Guardian Angel, Black Cleaver, and then finish off with a Dead Stance. Last but certainly not least, we've got Rakan. This Vestayan support is one that's not often seen anymore, as he's not necessarily a tank nor an enchanter. That being said, his unique stats as a hybrid makes him extremely fun to play, as well as a champion that can turn the odds on the enemy. Whether you need hard engage, some poke, or maybe simply just disengage from the enemy, Rakan offers a fairly rounded kit that, with some practice, can be fairly unbeatable. For your summoner spells, we advise that you take Flash and Ignite, but feel free to take Exhaust if you feel that you need to peel significantly more than usual. As for your runes, be sure to take Guardian, Font of Life, Bone Plating, Unflinching, Zombie Ward, and Ultimate Hunter. Be sure to practice Rakan's combos before hopping into your ranked match, as you may overstep and not understand your E-range that well. Since you'll be playing Peel, be sure to start off the game with 2 potions and a relic shield. As for the rest of your items, be sure to pick up Shurelios to further empower your engage and your disengage potential. Then pick up Lucidity Boots, Zeke's Convergence, Redemption, and then your choice of a Knight's Vow, Mikhail's, or Ardent, depending on what you and your team needs. Anyway, that sums up our video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to join our ProGuides family at ProGuides.com. We offer exclusive giveaways and classes that you won't be able to catch anywhere else, so stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, my name is Nathan Ning. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. Peace.